Hey, what's up guys? Tyler here with Secure Team. This little figurine that you are looking at now is the subject of a lot of controversy online right now in the archaeological community, and it's called the Nampa figurine. And they're saying that this figurine strongly challenges the evolutionary scenario and is a controversial case of extreme human antiquity. So basically, this tiny artifact depicting a human figure was found originally in 1889 when workers were drilling water near Nampa in southwest Idaho. The artifact, skillfully formed in clay, is a true mystery that has baffled scientists for many years. The record of the well where it was found shows that they had penetrated first about 50 feet of soil, then about 15 feet of basalt, and afterwards passed through alternate beds of clay and quicksand, down to a depth of about 300 feet when the sand pump began to bring up numerous clay balls, some of them more than 2 inches in diameter, densely coated with iron oxide. And this was reported by a geologist of Boston Society of Natural History, George Frederick Wright, who lived from 1838 to 1921 and reported it in his book called Origin and Antiquity of Man, published in 1912. There is no ground to question the fact that this image came up in the sand pump from the depth reported. When the workers reached a layer of clay over 300 feet down in the well boring, their steam pump suddenly spat out a piece of brownish clay formed into a small figure. The object is about 1.5 inches long, and remarkable for the perfection with which it represents the human form. It was a female figure, and had the lifelike lineaments in the parts which were finished that would do credit to the classic centers of art. Professor F.W. Putnam of Harvard University found, through microscopic analysis, that quartz grains under the doll's right arm had been cemented by iron molecules. This too indicates a great age of the artifact, and is reason to believe it is not of recent manufacture. It was deeply colored with the iron oxides characteristic of the deposits from the 300-foot level. The strata at this depth is dated to about 2 million years old. So, who formed this most unusual figurine, if not Homo sapiens? Other than Homo sapiens, no hominid is known to have fashioned works of art like the Nampa figurine. The evidence therefore suggests that humans of the modern type were living in America at the Pleistocene age, which dates about 2 million years ago. Now, according to current Darwinian theories of evolution, figurines like the Idaho image are made only by humans of the modern type, who came into existence about 200,000 years ago. The oldest statues of human figures of a degree of artistry similar to that of the Nampa image only go back to the late Paleolithic period of Europe, about 20,000 to 30,000 years ago. According to the ancient Sanskrit writings of India, however, humans have been present since the beginning of life on Earth. There are figures of the gods and goddesses in Indian temples that, according to traditional sources, are as old as the Nampa image and older. Now, many scientists have investigated this extremely controversial figurine and conducted diverse tests shortly after the discovery. They agreed that the figurine is authentic and of very ancient origins. One expert, Professor Albert A. Wright of Oberlin College, said it was not the product of a small child or amateur, but was made by a true artist. Though badly battered by time, the doll's appearance is still distinct. It has a bulbous head with a barely discernible eyes and mouth, broad shoulders, short, thick arms, and long legs, and the right leg is broken off. There are also faint geometric markings on the figure, which represent either clothing patterns or jewelry. They are found mostly on the chest, around the neck, and on the arms and the wrists. So basically, what it looks like is that there had to have been humans around some 2 million years ago. At least that's what is being stated with the finding of this figurine. And I have always felt that due to the fact that other objects like this have also been found. I remember there was a small watch that was found in a coal mine in Russia that dated back millions of years. So I wouldn't think it would be a stretch to say that there have likely been numerous instances throughout time where humans have existed on Earth and have been wiped out by something and have had to start over again. I mean, it's not hard to believe that we as humans will eventually achieve a weapon system, as we likely already have, that is capable of completely destroying the Earth and wiping everything out. And it's likely that humans have existed millions of years ago who became far more advanced than we are at this stage and either wiped themselves out or were destroyed by a possible earthly cataclysm or an outside force. So it's definitely something interesting, and so we wanted to share it with you guys. So let us know what you guys think down in the comments section. Contact us if you have any footage or stories you'd like to get out there, and as always, share, like, and subscribe. We really appreciate it, and stay tuned because we've got a lot more coming. So stick around and stay safe.